Hello out there. Yeah, it worked. I just, soon as I finished setting the motherboard on fire, it kicked in, which is handy. Yeah, the whole system crashed, but I'd saved not long ago. That's a death. No! No trolling. I can't cope. So, no, guys, that worries me because long-time followers of the stream will know that a few months ago we had a similar issue where the computer kept crashing randomly and I couldn't place what the issue was. But the screen goes completely green. The power stays on, but it just stops responding. And when I went on reliability monitor, that wasn't even aware that it had crashed. I had to physically turn the computer off by holding the power button. It stayed on. It just, the screen went completely green and it stopped responding. It's definitely not. Can that intro stop happening, please? It's definitely not a CPU overheat issue. We've replaced the CPU since those days, but I think it was a false positive. The CPU is definitely nowhere near its threshold. It normally sits at about 5% while I'm streaming. So I don't know what the issue is, and that worries me. Because if you remember last time, it started to happen a lot. It started to happen frequently to the point where I would crash, then I would come back online, and then I would crash again. And if that starts to happen, I'm going to really be sad and afraid, because I can't solve a problem that I don't know what it is. But then it just went away. It just went away, and it's been gone for like 6 months. So how... Do you remember though, we were playing Abe's Exodus and it kept happening? And then it just disappeared and didn't happen again for months. Yeah, I mean, not necessarily that I couldn't, it's just that it was crashing that frequently that I just stopped because I didn't see the point. I don't know. That makes me uneasy, to be honest. Makes me very uneasy. Hope it doesn't keep happening. I wonder if it's EPSXE. Because when I tried doing this with DuckStation, I found that there was a second of lag between the camera transitions, which I couldn't tolerate. So I went back to EPSXE, But when we were doing Abe's Exodus, we were using EPSXE. And we didn't use it for Azure Dreams. We used DuckStation for that. And we didn't crash once for all 94 of those hours. So I wonder if EPSXE is the culprit. And I wonder if a PlayStation saved file made in EPSXE could be loaded in DuckStation. And I wonder if you can resolve the 1 second of lag that DuckStation does between transitions. No worries, we'll finish up here and cash the bet out. Oh yeah. Nice idea, Dech. It can. Okay. Well, maybe we should try that then, to save risking it happening again. Let's kill this emulator. Horrible bastard emulator. And let's try the other one. Oh, that sound. Wait, how do I tell the emulator where the memory card is? Memory card settings. How do I... Oh, memory card directory. Okay. Just this one time. Oh god, I don't know where the EPSX... Right. Give me a second while I figure this out. Oh, stop it. Truck Simulator stream when? What makes you think that's gonna happen? No. Ah! I think it might have just overwrote our save. Might retire.
Resident Evil.
Huh. Wait there. Don't panic, we're not totally fucked yet. I never leave the tutorial, do I? No, this is a different emulator, so don't worry, don't panic just yet. All it's saying to us so far is that it didn't properly interpret the other memory card from the other emulator. But it did say that it was formatting. So if it auto formats the memory card, then it's a dickhead and we're fucked. God. Now I just need to find out what folder Duck Station is in. Okay. Yeah, hopefully. Right, what folder in Duck do I put? Okay, I'm just gonna have to check because it's not gonna tell me any other way because it's daft and because I'm daft. Hi, Alice. The computer just crashed. Yeah, I am on, but it did that thing it did ages ago. Right. What was the old directory? I don't even know what the old directory was now. See, what one of these folders do you reckon memory card would be? Yeah. I'll just use this directory because that's where I've put. It'd be resources. Input profiles. No. Database. No. Thanks, Retro. Should be a menu tools with open data directory. No. Deek. Click on memory card 2 for a sec. I'm using the SDL UI. I hate the UI, but I didn't know that there was a choice. I can't stand the UI. Um, there's memory card 2 retro. It doesn't give a directory. I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out. Says it right there. Where? Ah, okay. Right, okay. So even though it's installed on D, it's inserted its settings in C. Great, thanks for that. Um, hmm. Okay, let's give this a go. I've replaced the file in that directory with the one from the other emulator. Fingers crossed, boys and girls. It's a good idea that, to be fair, Nightbot. I'll consider it. this doesn't work,
Evil.
all hope, there's still a chance. Okay, no data to load. Okay, so that hasn't worked. So it means that we can't play the EPSXE save file in DuckStation. But maybe it still works in EPSXE. What's happening, Nomad? Just computer aids, mate. Pure, unadulterated computer aids. This is EPSXE again now. So if this doesn't appear now, then we're fucked. Okay. No, but we just haven't lost our save. What file name did I use? It was a custom file name. Should I change it in DuckStation to a default file name? It's quite annoying that you install it on the D drive and it forces itself into the C drive anyway. And how do I get rid of the SDL then, Tom? Because I hate that interface. It's fucking annoying. Right, let's load the save just to make sure it actually works. Uses the on-disk one. Okay. Alright, so the save is alive. So that's a relief. Should be another... Yeah, there is. No GUI or Qt. What are all these memory card graphics? Yeah, so we're just having some proper computer aids problems, Kythius. But welcome in, Nomad. Welcome in, Kythius. Hope you're having a good Monday. I'm having a shocking Monday, to be fair. Right, so what one is the not AIDS DuckStation? So that one is the AIDS one, and that one is not the AIDS one. Okay. Got you. Right. So, give me a minute, guys. Memory card update available. No one cares. Do not ever ask me to update ever again. You fractured your arm. How have you done that? You alright? Techie. Right. So what I'll do, I will start separate card per game, and then I will start Resident Evil. And then it should create the correct file name. And then I will copy the other memory card over that one. Was you playing squash? Oh, what size window is this? Oh god, I need to resize the window. Bear with me, guys. We'll get there. As long as we don't lose the save, everything else can be recovered. Right. So it looks like it hasn't created a memory card file. Thanks for not doing that. Or maybe it did.
Resident Evil.
Okay, no data. Yeah, I guess that'd be the quicker way of doing it, wouldn't it? Alright. Share between all games. But is this going to mess up with me previous game files? See, it hasn't created a memory card like it says it does. There is no... See, shared mem card 1 doesn't exist in that directory like it says it does. It's not there. So when it says formatting memory card, it's just telling us lies. Now it's saved. Okay. Yeah, I'm onto that bit, Tom. But I'm just waiting for it to create the file. But it only just created it now, even though it said it did before. So now we want to copy from the other emulator. Copy. Paste. Give me a second. And we want to name it. Oh God, why can't I have two windows visible at the same time? I'm getting frustrated. Shared card 1.mcd. What's happening, Axe? You okay? Shouldn't you be in bed? Right, so let's move that to there. Replace. Okay, now let's try again. I wonder if it'll do it on the fly.
Resident Evil.
Let's restart the emulator. Wow, this is doing me head in. How are you? You okay? You having a nice Monday night? I'm having a shocker. What compounds the issue, Tom, is for whatever reason, the ROM of Resident Evil 3 that I've got does not conform to the usual format, and it literally just says a bog standard Resident Evil 3 compared to all the other files that I've got which have a proper official standardized title.
Resident Evil.
We're just trying to save ourselves from computer purgatory. Yeah, obviously all legally acquired. Backup dumps is what I'm trying to say, Lightning. Okay, that hasn't worked. DuckStation and EPSXE don't want to speak to each other in terms of memory cards. So I'm going to go for a break, and then we're going to carry on with EPSXE. And I'll have to look into that more offline. But DuckStation doesn't want to talk to EPSX in terms of memory cards at all. It's not interested. Wants to pretend that they don't exist. Alright, sorry about this, people. Appreciate your patience. It's all the computer's fault. Ah, yeah. Isn't that a good idea, Alice? Such a good idea, that. So reward yous by being so patient with some lift music. What a treat. I will be back in 10 quantum minutes, and we'll just carry on the other emulator on which we're going to be playing ripped copies of discs that I legally own, of course. Lightning, don't worry. Everything that we do on this channel is all done on official, real emulated hardware. I insist on it. Back in 10. If you're still here. Schedule's wrong. Well, we're still on. So that's a good sign. Hello, Walk. Welcome in. Happy Monday to you. Is that even you? You're a different colour. You're trying out a new look. How do we know it's definitely Walk? Okay, anyway, so I'm back. It isn't me. It's a Chocobo doppelganger. Fair enough. That's what I suspected, to be fair. It's exactly what I suspected. But still, welcome. Welcome to hell. Hope you're having a good Monday. Died 6, that's a lie. Okay. So, I will look into transferring the save file from EPSXE to DuckStation, but right now that doesn't seem to be working. So for the meantime, for tonight, we will try to persist with the AIDS emulator. I hope it is the emulator that's causing the problem, because if not, I don't know what the problem is. Wah, wah, wah. All right, let's resume anyway. Okay. God damn it, computer. La 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 la. That's doubled up. There we go. Sorry, Deck. You know me. Ain't nothing personal.
Resident Evil.
What game's that from, Decky? Ain't nothing personal. Come on, you can do this. Progress. Epic emotes. You don't know. Do you want me to tell you? Does anyone else want to tell them if they know? Ain't nothing personal. That's exactly how it sounds as well. What game's that from? You get 1,000,000 points if you get it right. Walk got it for 20 billion points. We should have known that Walk was an epic gamer, full of knowledge and expertise. If you didn't know that, you do now. Absolutely correct. It's Ombrada. Didn't you complete Tomb Raider, Deck? I'm sure I remember you playing it not that long ago. Can't remember how far you got though. Alright, let's resume. 3, 2, 1. Beep. Okay, we're back. Oh, you did complete it when you were a kid. Okay, fair enough. I wouldn't expect you to remember from back then. I just thought you might have completed it recently. Okay, so we've got to go and collect all our ammo again. Oh, I wish I'd seen that, mate. I did see some of it. I love Tomb Raider. Come Come on, I'm right here. Oh, he can climb up the stairs. Oh shit. Mistakes were made. He was just about to spit on me then. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember now, yeah. That was good. Whoa, no! Oh my god. I already knew that there was only one bullet and I still. Alright. Ugh. I always step on him. Don't tread on me. Sorry, Eddie. Or Dario. To use his correct name. Where's the other zombie? Here he is. Hello, mate. Can I get away with not killing this one? Come on, I'm right here. Do it. I don't know, Dech. Is it? Wrote us a beautiful book, which we've already read. Let's collect these ammo graphics. Oh, there's more. It's difficult to tell who Steve is when you haven't played the game yourself. Doesn't even know I was there. Oh, the way the bodies twitch. So now Beak's over. No shooting random things, please. I'll definitely consider it. Obviously, I didn't intend for that to explode in my face, mate. I would never do that to you. Ain't nothing personal. I didn't. Yeah, not on purpose, though. Right, let's try and make some freeze rounds. Oh, wait, we already did. Let's make some normal rounds. Another thing on Tomb Raider where he goes, what was it? Are you shooting at me? You shooting at me? There ain't nobody else here. You must be shooting at me. That bit. That was the first time I'd ever heard that quote. And I didn't get the reference. Which, if you don't know, I think it's a reference from the film Taxi Driver. Where he's in the mirror and he's going, "You looking at me?" Tomb Raider quoted Taxi Driver, literally, yeah. Haha. Yep, it happened. And then I want to make more normal ammo. And then I made more other normal ammo. Wait, where's the rest of my shotgun bullets gone? Oh, I've just reloaded. That's fine. That's fine. That was such a bizarre thing. What do you mean? That Tomb Raider said that? Or that was in Taxi Driver? As a kid, I totally didn't get the reference. I'm done with me ammo shenanigans. What was we up to then? What was we doing? We were headed back to here. All of a sudden, skate park. Yeah, it was quite random when you think about it, especially because it came from a British dev, and skate parks and skateboarding are not really that much of a thing here. Although definitely more of a thing nowadays, but in the days of Tomb Raider, I would say definitely not. 1996. Still, it was a fun fight. I'm glad it was there. Tough battle as well, depending on your health situation. Like, he can be hard to avoid because he's got the Uzis. Remember when I tried to play Zero Death Run of Tomb Raider, and that fight made me very nervous. I got all the way to the last level. In case you didn't see that, I did a Zero Death Run of Tomb Raider 1, and I got all the way to the last level, and there was this one collapsing platform that I misjudged. Fucking devastating. And it's not even like the type of thing that I practiced. It's not like I was offline practicing Zero Death runs. I just happened to... The first game I ever streamed was Tomb Raider. Just a casual playthrough. Then when I did the Zero Death run, that was the second time I'd played it since being a kid. So I've done incredible when you think about it. But it wasn't to be. That's okay though. We got close. Not even that hard a jump. I think that's the hardest jump in the game, to be fair. If you know what part I'm on about. That's the hardest jump in the game because it's a curved jump where you have to change direction mid-air and land facing the right way on a collapsible platform, and you've got to be able to land on it and then run right away. If you have to land and then adjust your position, it'll collapse under you and you're dead, and that's what happened. I think I jumped off it because I knew it was going to collapse, and I ended up on a sloped platform that I couldn't get up from. And then I ended up on a spike. Oh god, what are you doing here? But I personally think that is the hardest jump in the game. Right, let's carry on. Why does the sun go on shining? All the jumps are hard. Decky, I love you, mate. I feel like I always want to watch you play games that I'm good at. Because when it happens, there's not many games that I'm good at, but there is a few. And when I watch you play them, it makes me soul happy. I'm sure there's a million games that you're better than me at. So that's not the point I'm trying to make. Should I shoot this? Is this how I proceed? Is this how you solve the puzzle? This fella's having a bad time. England. But yeah, it made me happy watching you play Tomb Raider because that's a game I grew up with. And I think it's awkward if you're not completely used to it. It does have an awkward control scheme. There's a few little subtleties to the control mechanics that, if you're not onto, will fuck you up. For example, if you press jump and then press a direction, you will jump in that direction. You don't have to press them at the same time. But if you're thinking that you do have to press them at the same time, you're much more likely to miss aim your jump. which is I think what happened to you with the sideways one. Easily done. Is this the right way? Yeah. And also, so the Tomb Raider, it's all a grid. You've got to think of everything like it's one block. When she's on the edge, you can walk to the edge of a block, and then you press down, and she'll jump backwards exactly one block, and that's the exact right amount of space that you need for a running jump. So if you've got your head around the grid system, then it's all very exact and very precise, and you can always know whether you'll make a jump or not. So I much prefer that system. It takes getting used to, but once you are used to it, I much prefer that um to the system they have now, where you just point the analog stick and the AI will direct you if you're off. Okay, so last time we went this way, Nemesis was here. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Oh, feels great. Wet boob tube contest. Right, let's carry on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Tomb Raider 4 after we complete this, because it's been so long since we've played a Tomb Raider game. And that was basically what got the series that got this channel off the ground. Shut up, you. And it's been long awaited. So I'm really excited. And also, Tomb Raider 4 is really good. Like, Tomb Raider 2 and 3 are... They obviously had success with Tomb Raider 1, and then they were told by the publisher, just keep doing that again. So Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider 3 have a feel of more of the same. But Tomb Raider 4 is a labor of love. Tomb Raider 4 is the people who originally made it trying the best to send it off with a bang. 2 and 3 is like, okay, more of the same, profits. 4 is made with love. And you can tell. Still this Resident Evil 3? Oh, Jay, we've had a bad time, mate. I don't know if you were here, but the computer died. We didn't lose much progress, to be fair. But it just scared me, because I don't want the computer to start crashing again. I think the emulator might be the culprit. But we've got no alternative at the moment, because the save file is on this emulator and doesn't seem to transfer. I know. Oh, come off it. I was listening for them, and they were far away. They were far away. So far away. My God, you are so far away. Let's get away. Come on, I'll take you far away. She's looking at something. Oh, she's looking at the bodies. Alright, so that's all I came here for, is to collect that ammo that I left behind. Look at this. Anyway. So liquid nitrogen pipes. High temperature steam pipes. I've got tea. Don't let it go cold on me, please. I'm in a singing kind of mood now. Don't let the tea go cold on me. Alright. So that's all I wanted to collect from here. Do you know what? The computer doesn't like the map. Whenever we're in a menu or a map on this game, the computer's like, shit. Shit's getting real. Like, proper pumping. Pumping hard to keep up. But it's a fucking 2D flat image. I don't get it. And I don't think it's a transition thing. Because it stays on hardcore pump mode the whole time that the map is on screen. And as soon as you switch back to this screen, it's like, oh, that's fine. Phew. But every time I get the map up, it's like, I'm pushing. Come on. We can display this 2D flat image. We can. We've got the power. Just believe. And then I'll play something 3D, full texture mapped, modern game, and it's like, this is fine. So yeah, what I did, this item is obviously interactable because you can tell it's 3D, but when I click on it, nothing happens. So I was like, is it really interactable? So to make sure, I shot it, and it exploded in my face and insta-killed me. So that happened. Maybe the frames are uncapped. I know that's a problem with the menus in some modern game. Interesting point. Irish, that might be something. You might have something there. I wonder if there's a setting in the emulator to cap frames, but it's a moot point anyway because we're hoping to abandon this emulator if we can. We're just going to try and ride it out for the rest of the night. So I think we should go back to downtown, which is to get to downtown you have to go up from uptown. Don't ask me why. It's just the way it is. Right, I'm gonna go back to a safe and dump these. Where's the nearest safe? Just ahead and on the left. No, sorry, did I say it wrong? Okay, if you're in uptown, which is where we are now, you have to go up. Sorry, I said it wrong. You've got to go up to get to downtown. See, downtown is up there. And if you're in downtown, you have to go down to get to uptown. Sorry, my bad. I was trying to roast the computer. I was trying to roast Capcom. Roasted myself. With Decky's help. Decky's always there to help with that, with things like that. Don't get me singing, Moomin. Stop. Stop, I've got to fight it. Decky! Oh, no, I think I did actually say it wrong, to be fair, Deck. No, I disagree. What's that in the background? Okay, stop it. Right, these are shotgun bullets, so let me get the tool. I like me shotgun bullets. Just in case you're wondering, that was the Billy Joel version. It wasn't the Westlife version. Okay, never the Westlife version. No, but just in case you was though, I wouldn't want you to think that of me. I've got to reorder these now. Oh god, got myself confused. No, but just in case, mate, because you might have and I couldn't live with myself if you might have thought that. I don't mind if you think I'm a dickhead for singing songs, but I couldn't live with myself if you thought I was singing Westlife. I couldn't carry on. Okay. So. Uptown girl. She been living in uptown. Let's save it because we've got enough ink ribbons here, and we've collected the items from the pre-crash world. So let's save again. Game's gonna be like, what memory card is this? A backstreet guy. I bet nobody ever told her why. I'm gonna try. Alright. So, we're going to downtown. Just to explore. Really. Just get a feel for the place. Look at them water graphics. It's incredible. Map check. We have to check the map every 2 seconds. It's the law. I want to see what this is. Well, that's the police station, isn't it? We haven't been to the police station for a bit. There might be some stuff to check. That let's secure the perimeter of the police station again. Is that a crowbar on the floor? It is, but she won't pick it up, so. When she knows what she wants from her guy. You see, I'm not shooter, just because Alright, okay, secured the perimeter there. Oh, we didn't sing the Star Spangled Banner. It does feel, it's a nice touch that they used some of the same locations from, wait. That door looks like polygons. Oh god. Yeah. Statue of the Flying Goddess. It is a really nice touch that they used some of the same locations from Resident Evil 2. Helps to make the world feel more cohesive, and it's a nice callback to previous epic adventures. Didn't I already use the stars card on that? Let's map check. Yeah, see, the police station's basically explored. But we'll just give it a once over, just in case there was anything we missed. So this door's boarded up, I believe. Yep, okay. So that's the only way out of this room. As long as I'm thorough, I won't get confused. Well, I will, but not as much. Someone's made quite a mess in here now. Is she on about the party that they've had? Or is she on about, like, all of the blood and broken things? Last time we were here, we ran into the Nemesis. Oh yeah, the Zero Deaths one is not on YouTube. Sorry, Tom. It's on Twitch. Do you actually think the jump I died on is easy, or are you just pulling me leg? What you got wrong is it isn't a curved jump. It's doable as a curved jump, and that's how I've always done it. But if you run straight, you've got more angling to do once you land. It's doable either way, but you're going to have to make a direction adjustment. Either as you land or mid-air. I always did it mid-air. And it has to be run and jump, run, jump. If you don't adjust your angle, you're going to hit the wall. Because it's not straight ahead. It's to the right. Alright, well I did it wrong that time, obviously, but I've done it before plenty of time with a curved jump. From my memory, if you do a straight jump, you're going to go at a 45-degree angle into a wall. Oh, yes, lockpick. Nobody ever said I do things the easy way. We can do things the easy way or the hard way. See, I got bullets. This whole trip back to the police station was worth it. Look at those health graphics. What's happening, Cup? Happy Monday, mate. And what's happening, Bob? Happy Monday, mate. Welcome in, guys. We're kind of losing because the computer crashed on us, and I'm very sad. And I'm also worried. The first one you can make straight, definitely. You are correct, but then the problem is you have to adjust on the second one. But it's harder to do that correctly when you stood on a collapsing platform. So I always try to make the adjustment before I arrive on the collapsing platform, or at least that's what my logic was. Because if you spend too much time adjusting your angle on a collapsing platform, you will find that it becomes a collapsed platform. But yeah, no doubt I could definitely have done it better, given the fact that I died. Anyway, how are you guys? How's your Monday going? Nice to have yous. Oh, it's a fucking Monday. Let me tell you, Cup, this Monday has kicked me in the teeth. In a number of ways. But I'm still here. Still fighting. Still got me shotgun with its shells. Not bullets. And now, because I've said I'm still standing, now I'm thinking of Phil Collins. No, not Phil Collins, Elton John. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pocket full of shells. Yep, why not? See, on Resident Evil 2, you had to use the lighter here. But it looks like Leon has already been here. We're going to have to play Resident Evil 2 again at some point. Because we did not do the canon path. So apparently the canon path of Resident Evil 2 is Claire A, Leon B. But I did Leon A, Claire B. I did both, but I did the opposite of what the canon one is. Let me just sip some tea. Because the way I rationalized it, when I owned the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation Vic disc back in the day, Leon was disc 1 and Claire was disc 2. At least that's what I remember. unless I've misremembered. So I always thought of it as, well, if Leon is disc 1, then you're supposed to do him first and Claire second. But the story canon follows on from if you'd done Claire first and Leon second. So we've got a bit of a time lapse anomaly that we need to correct at some point. The other thing we need to correct is that when I played Resident Evil 1, I didn't do Jill. I only did Chris. So there are 2 holes in the Resident Evil timeline that need to be sewn up. It was funny, you know, Decky, because when we done it, about an hour in, I'd used quite a few herbs that I'd found, and I was on danger health, and I couldn't find any more health. And a few people were starting to say, maybe you should restart the game because this is going to be dire. And I was like, no, no, you don't understand. And I was stubborn, but we pulled through, and we got ourselves back in the game, and we persisted and righted it, and we made it through. And we only died 6 times, I think. Or was it 12? I don't remember. But we did it anyway. But it wasn't a blind playthrough, Resident Evil 1. Although I hadn't played it since back in the day, it wasn't blind. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early... How fitting was that? Empty soda cans, just as I'm singing the Star Spangled Banner. Any more issues or had to start over? No, not yet. Retro, touch wood. Although we are still using what we believe to be the bad emulator. We're going to try and push through for tonight. And then, when I'm offline, I'll try and work out if I can transfer the save files. But early signs seem to suggest I can't. Or I'm just not doing it right. Any need for the soundtrack to do that just then? Okay, so this is all completed. Yeah, so we've pretty much done the police station, I think. Would you start over from scratch on Duck Station if needs be? I mean, I would. But I'd be very gutted about it, to be honest. I don't know how we would factor that in with the time and like the deaths and shit. Let's go the box. So hopefully it doesn't come to that. Claim the deaths never... I mean, if it was as easy as claiming the deaths never happened, then I would always do that, mate. Of course. Of course. If only it was that easy. Just as soon as I die every time. That didn't happen. To be fair, that's what most streamers do. Suspicious lack of death counts on nearly every other streamer's channel. I wonder why. It's because if you've got a death count, you run the risk of people coming in and going, "Oh, you died that many times." When I played this, I didn't count how many times I died, and that's why it allows me to pretend it was less. So it's a risk. Because if you don't count, it always seems lower. Because you've got a... It's a self-defense mechanism of human beings that we tend to forget when we don't do as good as we liked, and we remember when we did do as good as we liked. So selective memory kicks in, and if you don't count your deaths, then your brain tells yourself that they didn't happen. It's the only experience you can experience being a god gamer, but we all know who the real god gamer is. Yeah, it's not me. It's Clutch. Exactly, Deck. Exactly. Nah, I mean, my death counters are never the best anyway, so I'm only half serious. So when you try and open this door on Resident Evil 2, you get a sound effect of a doorknob getting rattled. I think they mustn't have had enough space on the disc for it in this one, which is fair enough. Statue of a god holding up his soul. Feels. Yeah, I don't take the stats too seriously, in case you couldn't tell. It's just a fun addition. If I took it that seriously, I wouldn't be shooting random red boxes just to see if they do anything. We do if we're betting on them. Yeah, that's true. Right, I'm pretty sure the police station is boxed off. Chris? I like this picture. It's worth checking back on. Can we name everyone? So I can recognize, looking at the bottom row, on the right, I think that guy, I can't remember his name, but he dies. Guile 2, Guile 3. Where's Guile's dad? I don't take the stats seriously. He spends 2 hours meticulously editing the spreadsheets every week. Yeah, but the spreadsheet is more just for the, you know, recording all the games we played and ranking them. The death count's fun. But yeah, so the guy on the bottom right, I forgot his name, but he dies in Resident Evil 1, I believe. Then there's Jill. Then there's... I recognize that guy in the center. But I can't think of his name. Okay, Tom, yeah, that is another way of doing it. Probably an easier way. Is that Brad by Jill? Okay, that makes sense. I can see Wesker, I can see Barry, I can see Chris. Who's on the left of Wesker? Who's on the left of Brad? I don't recognize any of the others. Richard? I don't think I know him. Have we seen Richard? This is a nice touch, though. Barry? Does Jill use the same voice actress on this one as she does in Resident Evil 1? I don't think she does. Gets bitten by Yawn. What's Yawn? Is that the snake? Have to get the serum. Yeah, okay, I remember. Oh, okay, yeah. Beautiful. Oh, say, can't you see? Did she just commit treason then? There's nothing useful. There's an American flag. Alice is in the house, everybody. Not sorted, but it's holding up for now. It's the best we can hope for. She just brought me a cup of tea, even though I've just had a cup of tea. She's the best carer ever. Of all the carers in all of the world that I've ever had. Never had a better carer than you. How many carers have I had? None. Chain teeing, that's right. T-ception, yes. Yeah. Oh, Decky and Alice have got how they have their tea in common. That's the only thing you've got in common. Don't ever speak to each other. You picked the same game. What game? Oh yeah, you did pick the same. What's going on here? Is there some sort of behind the scenes companionship bubbling between Decky and Alice? Yeah, I've been going back and forth looking for stuff. God, Alice just done, without even being ironic, just did, still only on this bit. Yeah, yeah. She wasn't even trying to make a joke of it, she was being serious. This is what I have to deal with. Same car agency, it's a likely story. Oh, okay, I read it with car agency, I read that as. Okay, look, I've had a bad day, alright, it's Monday, leave me alone. I've had a bad day. Please, Kara, can you look after me? Oh, this is... You think we aren't serious? No, Tom, I thought you were having a little innocent reference of Nightbot, that's all. All accused teachers. Yous are horrible. I don't know why you're laughing. You're supposed to be the one who I can rely on not to laugh. Oh, if she played Candy Crush Cup, then that'd be fine. You used to play it, yeah. You don't play it now, do you? Look, remnants of Tom. I don't know. Okay. I thought I was an absolute G.
It's so hard, you know? You'll be like shocked at how good they are.
But what? That's not a game, though, is it? That's just like a mini game. Yeah, yeah. I suppose. Yeah, I guess. Little Q doing maths equations and teachers all hover over him chanting it. Will you move? Gotta keep up with the trendy new hip games like Cleaning Toilet Simulator. Oh yeah. Alice is just Googling that right now as we speak. Yeah, Alice likes maths games. I can't do maths. That's the PE teacher. That's real shit. Now listen, I don't know how you know all this about my past. But can you stop? Like, I'm getting PTSD here, back from school. I don't think it's funny. Crazy Taxi? I did, but I didn't own it or anything. That's a death. Bleep test. Oh, I hated the bleep test. I always tried with the bleep test to sort of save me energy and go slow, anticipating that I'd still be ahead of the bleep and then getting it wrong. After like 2 laps. It's like, welp, that didn't work. It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Do you even know your Final Fantasy club? What? Alright, wait, we've got some... Wait, so shoot that, Decky. Oh my god. I thought that was a a giant one then. It's not. At least they're not facing me. Right, let's check the bullets. 3 bullets. Oh, come on. I shot you right in the face, mate. Shit. Bail. Next 10th dividend. That made me laugh what Walk said. Maths teacher market exams. That's a death. Oh! Skillfully executed. Yeah, use it all, my imaginary friends. Use it all part of the simulation. Don't forget. It's never been confirmed that any of you are real. Especially now that Walks changed their font colour. You can change your font colour. You've got limited choices unless you're on Twitch Turbo, I believe. But you do have a choice. People always said I was an EO. I could probably fit into the EO category, to be fair. Alice would say EO off. Yeah. Yeah, and now you love me? Isn't that mad? So Alice loves EO. Oh. See, EO was his favourite. It was Alice's favourite. I just said his. Oh yeah, Twitch Prime, not Twitch Turbo, sorry, for the change the colours. But you've got Prime, haven't you? Otherwise I would have made it an even happier yellow. Yep, we all love Alice. Anyone love Q? Anyone here got any love for Quantum? Crickets. Someone change the subject quick. I love the computer. That's fair. Right, I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Wait. No, Alice, you can't. You're not supposed to love me. If you're me carer, you're supposed to. It's supposed to be professional. Took a Hippocratic oath, or maybe not. We love cute. Thanks, Walk. But who else? Like we implies more than one. I think you're on your own. Okay, this sounds a bit bad. We love Clutch. Oh, are these dead? No, these crows are not dead. Why do I keep pressing that button? Right, we're gonna go uptown, downtown. Fuck. Ow. Oh, come on. How many hits are you getting in there? You've been attacked by crows in real life? Did they do like 5 hits in a row? Bloody hell. It did change your colour for me, Dech. You've gone grey. It looks weird. It's weird because I get used to reading chat out the corner of my eye in a fraction of a second so that not to interrupt the gameplay. So I tend to often recognize people by colour, and then if some of you are the same colour with a similar size name, it gets very, very confusing. So as far as I'm concerned, Dechi has left, and now there's a new person here. Welcome, new person. Uh-oh, what's this? Whoa! She's hanging quite casually. I know. Oh, God. Oh, if she climbs up, it's going to hit her in the face. Shit. Jump off. Ugh. She had epic upper body strength then. And did you see the way she was holding the gun in one hand, and then she miraculously just had her other hand to climb with. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, no. No, the slow-moving box. Ah, better move fast. It's coming right for her. Jumped off, batted him. Fuck off, Jay. Ah, you fools. No, but listen, guys. Let's be fair. By the time she would have climbed up, that box would have landed right on her fingertips. Let's be real. At least that's my assessment of the situation. Does it tell you when you're poisoned? It does. It did on the other games. Nice water graphics. Those are very nice water graphics, I think. What is that? Excuse me. I'd like to get by now. Right, it looks pre-rendered. I think it's pre-rendered, so it's safe to touch. Have I examined what the box is? I tried to. I don't think it let me. Yes, Moomin gets it. Yeah, look, this is me examining boxes. Examine box graphics. Oh, the water graphics. Yeah, we've already completed that quest. Oh, Dechi, you're back. Welcome back, mate. Examine slimy box graphics. Tick, yep. That quest is completed as well. Alright, there's a hole in the wall there. Am I supposed to go there? Will you go up the ladder? Not yet. Oh god, it's a ladder. Oh god, next death imminent. It's a motherfucking ladder. There is another new guy though. Who this? See, Resident Evil automates the ladders, so it's no big deal. Alright, did we make it back out safely? Are we in a new territory? No, we're just back on the other side. So I wonder what would have happened if I'd made the other decision. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to say, if you're in chat and you've completed this game and you're following, obviously, then you can claim your Crystal of Knowledge, which is a special badge by your name that signifies that you've completed this game, and everyone who sees it will go, wow, that person is a gamer. Like that. You haven't completed this game, Alice. Stop lying. And you know what as well? Axolotl the other day was really like asking for a crystal by her name, even though she hadn't even played or heard of the game. And she was like, yeah, but I'm your cousin. I really deserve a crystal. And you could tell that she really, really wanted one. And I was like, sorry, it doesn't work like that. I know. Bless her. Yeah. Because I think when you're a kid as well, things like that matter more. What's happening, Tesla? Welcome in, mate. Okay, so this is the I don't need it. Yeah. So as you can see, Retro, Tesla have completed the game. And Jay, yeah. I think you can just ask for a cock and anyone will give it to you. Can't wait for that family. Yeah, that's what it means. Can't wait for that family, do we? Her mum forced you to give her a crystal. I don't want to think about that right now. So, Resident Evil 3 is going good, Tesla, except we had a system crash, unfortunately, which which was quite sad. We didn't lose much progress, but it's just made me scared for the computer. Yeah, I think it's the emulator, mate. I could do with some red herbs, you know. I've got to do this now because I'm OCD. So I was initially using DuckStation Tesla, but I don't know if I had the settings wrong, but every time the camera transitioned, you know the way it does on this game, like it'll transition, like there was a transition. Every time the camera transitioned on DuckStation, it's paused for a whole second, and I couldn't tolerate it. Because I've been using DuckStation since Azure Dreams. So I initially started with the intention of using DuckStation. But every camera transition like that, it would pause for a full second, and it was too long, and I couldn't hack it. So I went back to EPSXE. I think accuracy to the hard. I know I don't agree with that, because I remember the original PlayStation, unless Resident Evil 3 had ridiculous transition times. Because I remember Resident Evil 1 and 2, the transition times were about this long. This is accurate to my memory. It's not instantaneous, there is a pause, but it's just a short pause. Yeah, on the hardware it is pretty fast, yeah. Is it a disc read delay? Maybe there's something in the settings that can fix it, but initially I was just like, fuck that, and went back to this one. Okay. Right, Alice the carer has gone to bed. So now we can stay up all night. I feel like a novice gamer because I haven't played any of the games you've played since I started following. Oh, Cup, you'll get there, mate. There's plenty of people like that. We'll get into the fighting game scene and things like that. You know, we've got the whole of the history of video games ahead of us. We're not just playing the games that I'm used to or that I played growing up. Anything can come up. That's the fun of this channel, is that anything can come up. And I'll throw myself into it wholeheartedly. That reminds me, a streamer I was watching mentioned that his favourite game of all time was Azure Dreams, and I was like, oh, I know this somewhat obscure game. It brings us together. It brings us together. What's proper mind-blowing, right, is I only met Wugger through Azure Dreams, because he's part of the Azure Dreams speedrunning community. So that's how I met him. But it turns out we already had crossed paths on a Final Fantasy forum. Over a decade ago. What a small internet world. Isn't it mad? So there's a few of us who were from that forum. Me, Jay, Chin, Square, Sam Blather, and Wugger was from the same forum, but we met completely unrelated again, cross paths again. Which FF forum and what game? I don't know what the game, but the forum was Final Fantasy Worlds Apart. Tom, you've got an excuse because you were a PC elitist. I've got the opposite problem. I was a console guy. I never played a lot of PC games growing up. Then I'm with my spouse, one of my best friends too. They met in the 90s on some anime forum and they didn't know until this past year. Isn't it mad? It makes you think, because the world is so big, but at the same time, it's not that big. Like that thing where it's like, what is it? I don't know the exact details, but it's 6 degrees of separation. Is that it? Where like you can get from one person to any other person on the world via 6 jumps. To be fair, I didn't own a console growing up except for a hand-me-down, so I didn't have the chance to play much of what I wanted till I was... Yeah, so that's not your fault, Cup, but that's same for me. If we were doing PC games, I have not really played any any PC games until I started streaming. So that was nice because I did System Shock and System Shock 2, and I did Thief and Thief 2 once I started streaming, because those were ones I'd heard very highly about but hadn't actually played until streamer time. We use some weeby username. Yeah! Like, I'd be like, no, don't know what you mean. Anyway, sorry, I've forgotten about the game. Don't know what you mean, yeah. Never heard of them. But as soon as Wugger, sorry, mentioned a particular person from this forum, then I knew that he'd experienced the horrors that we had. It was legit. I played the GameCube version. What, of this? Was there a GameCube version of this? Because it did come out in '99, didn't it? When did the GameCube launch? I had someone I went to high school with find me on a website some 8 years later. What, Facebook? Right, okay. Well, that's fair play of them to do a re-release of it. I'm going to turn this into shotgun bullets because I've used them on those brain suckers. That'll never happen again. What was your old name? Bob the Wizard. They'll never find me. I'm going to change it to Tom. They fixed the cutscenes. What was not fixed about the cutscenes? The cutscenes broke. Bob the Sorcerer. Alright, so we've got more areas that we haven't explored. Pressing the wrong button. Wrong button. The frame rate of the cutscenes. Oh, is it bad? I didn't notice, to be fair. Is it just not smooth? Okay, so that's the police station. This looks explored. But we have got some perimeter exploring to do. Okay, so let's just hit the town and explore. I'm the same username everywhere except Twitch because I made this account forever ago. I'm not Quantum Player One anywhere else except for stream related things. But to be fair, nowadays I'm not on anything else. I've deleted all my social media. Oh god. Do you mind? No. Just rude. Sorry, Retro. You won't find me on Tinder or Grindr anymore. Having a unique name is convenient because it's always available, but then you get recognized too easily. Yeah. Don't have any social media apart from Discord and Twitch. Same, Tesla. High five, brother. High five. I thought about changing it to what most people know me as, but I was like, no, I can't let anyone else have this genius username. It is a genius username. From the moment I ever saw your username walk, I felt a kindred spirit because I knew that you respected the Chocobo call. And so I didn't need to know anything else about you. I felt safe. Yeah, that's exactly how we got on this conversation. Basically, Wugger recognized Jay's username from the old forum. So we've been talking to Wugger. He's been hanging around this community for a couple of months now, I think. And we didn't know that we knew him. It was only the other day that he made the connection of Jay's username from the old forum. So if Jay had a different username than he used to have, we would probably never have made that connection and we would never know. So maybe the same username everywhere can be a good thing and a bad thing. Anyway, remember Resident Evil 3? Who remembers that? If I was still Jayoku on here, yeah, we'd never ever know. Jill sandwich. Right. Oh, because of the hovering pallets. So this is a slot into which a battery can be set. So I haven't got a battery. I have got a power cable, but I don't know if that's what this is for. I could probably use it just to check. Do you have a potato? No. Portal flashbacks. Used to have a different name on every platform until I stopped being part of contentious communities. I was expecting Scarlet then. Retro, thanks very much for the bits there, mate. Appreciate that. Is this a battery? You have an opportunity when you give 69 bits or more, you have an opportunity to type some stupid message, and it will make the text-to-speech kick in. Wait, do you not have bit badges yet? What do you mean yet? What are bit badges? Is that a feature that I'm not privy to? What does it do? Can you just... Is it just where you can switch the bits? Unique badges you can make? Ah. I thought I was a professional streamer as well, Retro. I've let us all down. Let you down. Sorry, mate. Well, you have got a badge, alright, so pipe down. No, sorry. Why, Cup? What communities were you contentious communities were you part of, or is that too personal? No, thanks, Retro. I will get on that, mate. That's something I need to work out. I wonder what icons we could use or steal. What copyright infringement can we get into next? So this is the restaurant. Star Wars forums. Oh, it was heavy on there. I mean, I think Full Cup Bounce is not a name that you can take everywhere. Let's be fair. In itself, it's a bit controversial. Cup was part of the Cheetah Men fan forums. I don't even have sub badges because I'm lazy. Maybe that's why I don't have any sub. I made these sub badges so long ago, guys. The stream, the gameplay has proper fell off, hasn't it, in favor of just chatting. But I'm enjoying the chat. I've had a bad day and it's nice. You'll get there, Wugger. Don't worry about it, mate. You don't have to be anything special either. People always say, why don't you go on Fiverr? Or, you know, get someone to make you... And don't get me wrong, if you've got the money. But I think if you just do something yourself in Paint, people will still appreciate it just because it's unique. Too much stress on the emulator. Waiting on Q's webcam. Do you know what, guys? I am at the point where I've started to consider more a face reveal. I don't think I'll ever go the webcam route, if I'm honest. Because I just prefer not to be the center of attention. And for the game to be. Like today. Like, you know, like today, where the whole stream has been about the game. You know, where we're really taking it serious and concentrating 100%. But, a face reveal is not completely out of the question. I might make it like a points reward. Over 9 million. Face reveal, just a series of ones and zeros. Yeah, it is just a hobby, Wugger. That's fair, mate. You don't need them. I was just trying to say, if you do get them, then you wouldn't have to break the bank to get some sick ones. Anything you did, I'm sure people would be happy with, but they're unnecessary if you're not taking the overly serious route and you just do it for fun. Streamer I watch doesn't do webcam, but she has a points redemption where a picture of it will pop up just so people are like, oh, there she is. I think, excuse me, I think if I did it, I would just pop it in the Discord on the sly. I don't think I would connect it to this actual stream. And then maybe Tom will join Discord then. Picture of you smoking a blunt. Yeah, I can appreciate that. In certain situations, the camera definitely does bring something, and you can definitely feel more connected to the person on screen when you can see them. Definitely, I'm not dissing camera on stream. It is a fun and valuable addition. I personally think I would be too self-conscious about it. I would constantly be looking to see what I looked like when I'd reacted to something, and when I look to see what I looked like, you would see me looking to see what I'd looked like, which only compounds the issue. And sometimes as well, you can sort of tell when people are looking at chat and when they're not, and it can get frustrating. Whereas you can never tell that I never read chat. You're oblivious to it. Oh, the music sounds a bit heavy. Picture reveal needs to be followed by screams from here to him, Jim. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever go the webcam route, to be honest, guys, but I'm not unwilling to the face reveal at some point. Not yet, don't get excited. Train one eye to read chat and the other eye to look in another direction at the game like a lizard. Oh, he sounds good. I always shift my eyes towards chat, but if you ever do PC games with Streamlabs OBS, you can overlay the chat over the game to prevent it somewhat. It's been a nice casual stream after the emulator aids. Seems to be a switch for the drain. It's a switch, but you can't press it. No, I do like seeing you guys on cam. I think it does add to your streams. I think if I did it, if I ever did do a webcam, which I'm not gonna do, as I've just said. Yeah. If I ever did do it, I think I would do it where it was like kind of a distorted, static filter, where you couldn't properly see me, you could just kind of get an idea of me reactions. I think if I did the webcam route, I'd do that, and I'd make it very small as well, so it's not like a dominant part of the picture. Emulator's so good it replicates hardware, it doesn't just replicate. It produces them. Water graphics. Like a blacked out E-fit. Yeah, kind of, yeah. I mean, eventually we're probably going to end up meeting up. Some of us anyway. And so we might as well get the face reveal out the way before then. Because I know you aren't going to stick to the NDI that I make you sign. Like, there's nothing down here, is there? It's a freezer. NDI, hey. Yeah, you see, Cup's only a couple of hours away from Alabama, so yeah, we'll obviously run into each other. We probably already met several times, Cup. I've probably seen you at the Quickie Mart. Yeah, or the 7-Eleven, yeah. I think that's a real one. Alright, I think I've secured this perimeter. Right, what's that red door over there? Quickly. Yeah, use it. Yeah, I can't wait for that. You should stream it when you meet. When's the merch store opening up? So, Retro, it is on the list. I've got a million things that I want to do on this stream. I think I'm actually gonna maybe... I'm gonna try and drop a day in work, but I can't right now. But also, I'm gonna maybe take a break from streaming just to build things in the background so that when we come back, it's actually how I want it to be. Do you need an assistant? This is my baby. I can't. I'm a control freak. I'm sorry. Don't look at me. I trust all of you. You're a great, let's be honest, you're a great group of people, and I'm very grateful to have met yous, and I'm grateful for all your company. But when it comes to my own things, I'm obsessive. So don't worry. These are all off the hook. And yeah, Walk, I remember renting games. There used to be a fella. We had Blockbuster in the UK as well, but there used to be a guy who would drive around with all games in the back of his car, and he would knock at your door, and you would rent a game off him, and then he'd come back a week later and collect it, and you could rent another one. And I loved that. I played so many games I would never have come across because of that guy. Racism from Retro. It's a disgrace. I think some of them were. Yeah. Once we got into the PlayStation days, definitely. I'm just going to drink some tea. I'm chain teaing. Sorry about the... if you came here tonight for the gameplay, I'm sorry that it's been better than normal. See, Tesla, isn't it true? See the way the time says 9 hours 52? Isn't it true that I've actually only spent about 3 hours on the game? That's a fact. Jill, what are you doing? What is she doing? Less than that. Thanks, mate. T-virus status. Wait, does that mean G-virus is because of G-fuel? I think we've uncovered a piece of the puzzle there. Yeah, there's taking your time, but I'm taking the piss now. But I'm just having a nice time chatting, and I've had a bad day. It's okay. concentration on the game has fell by the wayside. Not because of the quality of the game or anything like that. I've just the crash has rattled me, and now I'm not focused. So the bronze compass, I wonder what happens if you put that. I don't know what the point of getting this was. The only thing, I know it stopped the water, but I haven't seen anywhere else that it goes. This, I still don't know what I'm doing with. This, I have seen a hole for this, but I can't remember where. This is for the tram. So let's put this back on the watery thing just to see what happens. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do with it, but let's just do it anyway. Which way was it? Yeah. Yeah, they are cozy. I was saying earlier, even though Silent Hill has the tank controls, I think Resident Evil feels much nicer to control and to play. I appreciate that it's probably partly because the fixed camera angles, but it just feels nicer to control the Resident Evil characters, if you ask me. Sorry to be Silent Hillist. Okay, this is not where I'm trying to go at all. Where am I trying to go? So that's the lift. Oh yeah, it is. It's the end of this road, isn't it? Here we are. Genius. Okay. So, nothing happened. So, what if I take this one out? Place your wisdom here. What wisdom? And nothing happens again. So maybe I'll take both of them out and see what happens. Now I know initially I took the book to stop the water. Okay. Okay. So now I'm trapped. So there's got to be at least one in place to stop the water coming out. So what if... we take both of these out once we're on the other side and then go into the basement? Of the restaurant. Don't like the soundtrack. I've still got some areas of exploration that I've got. Like I've still got a few leads, which is okay. It's when I've got no leads that I start getting frustrated. So the water doesn't seem to be affected. Welcome in, Fated Blossom. I have no idea what you just said, but I'm sure it was positive. Nice to see you. Happy Monday. Right, okay. Hello. What a coincidence. That's what I said as well. Nico cat language. No worries. Okay, so that hasn't affected the water level. I wonder if it does affect the water level anywhere. I wonder. Maybe I'll store these and just see if anything's different. Wait, what about this? The switch of the drain, you still can't turn it off, Mark. The switch graphic, the drain graphics are not doing anything. How many times can we check a map per room? Can we beat the world record? I think we've already destroyed it, to be fair. I was going to attempt to mod this game next. I might make a zombie mod of Tesla if he wants part of this game in. Of this game. Wait, what? You made a zombie mod for Tesla for Resident Evil 2? Oh yeah, you should all be dead, mate. Alcohol poisoning. Never mind on the floor. Literal liver cirrhosis. Let's wait. I'm ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's because I checked the map, a part of it, and then I'm like, wait, but what about this other thing? And I have to check again. So I'm going to leave the water pouring out, see if it changes anything. And I have still got a few leads. Is the safe room over here? Is that it? She turned Leon into Rikimaru from Tenchu. I made Jun Kazama and Rikimaru Sama over the models of Claire and Leon, so yeah. Wow. How did you do that, Blossom? I wouldn't have a clue. Right, so I'm going to put these here. So they're stored. Now, what are my other errands? See, we've got this door here. I want to check if we can open that. And I want to check that door just to see where that leads. And Miss Ricky Martin, yeah. Remember him. Good times. There's an option to collect the textures and edit them either through Photoshop, GIMP, or Photopea. Oh, nice. So that's all you do, and then replace the file. So is that for the PC version? Oh, okay. GameCube. Alright. Genius. Catholic Student Center. Just letting you know. Oh, say, can you see? I'm sure you'll figure it out, Blossom, and I'm sure that Tesla would be over the moon. Oh god. Ref. Alright. This is bad. Maybe if I just go through the door, they'll all go away. Okay, so I wanted to go round that corner and check this out. And I also want to go here and check this out. And I'm pretty sure that I've already explored all of this, but just to be thorough, we might as well do that as well. Right, so you ready for us to Steve Gerrard all around the dogs? Go! Oh god. It's locked from the other side, so I can't get to that from that side. That's why that's red. So then we'll go in here, explore this. Preferably before the dogs get here. Epic gameplay there. Before you became completely dedicated to Tenchu, you consider a dog emote. I always think of you as a Tenchu / Resident Evil focused streamer, to be fair, Tesla, but then I also think of you as doing classic, lesser known titles. Like, there's a lot of games I've seen you stream which I've heard of but never actually seen. And I appreciate that. Dog Escape World Record, thanks Thanks for recognising the talent, Mark. Not many people do. In a way, when able, if you get a chance to do the fan dub of Resident Evil 2 like we did of Resident Evil 1 Classic, I can make Tesla over Leon and over Claire, since that'll be our roles in the game. It sounds beautiful. You know what I appreciate about Resident Evil 3? Is that you can direct yourself and control yourself on the stairs. That adds a lot to my immersion. Also, not bad fire graphics. A little bit on the pixely side, but much better than Tomb Raider, and that's what counts. You've missed some securing of the perimeter and some nice chilled chat there. Gameplay wise, you've missed fuck all. Yeah, but I like that you're still in control and you can walk around things and turn around and that it's not just an automated animation. That's what I really like. I haven't died, mate, no. Yet. The fire is too intense for me to enter. See, she could well enter. She could well enter. A narrow path can be seen from the window, so I think she needs to jump out the window or something like that. Something. Yeah. She said it's too hot so you can't enter. I know, but it's bullshit. Look at this, guys, right? Big Resident Evil fans, I need you to look at this. See that on the floor? Am I going mad? Or is that 2 mini red herbs? That is the model for the red herb. Very small. There's 2 of them. And if you come to this angle, they're gone. And then you go back here, they're there. Those are red herbs. Smaller than they should be. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. But I'm almost certain that that's the model for a red herb. And then you go here and gone. You can't collect it. Anyway, just something I noticed last time. Right, I've already explored all of this. This has all been done. That fire still going strong and yet hasn't got any smaller or bigger. Just constant. It's maintained. Chunky muscles ripped from zombie bites. I mean, I can't say that it's not. See, the fact that she mentions the path, there's something that I'm missing. Because if you look, the path leads to here, which is the door that's locked from the other side. They're red and you have a gun. What, shoot them? It was going to be called Resident Evil Nemesis, but it got extended. Perhaps it's a developer oversight left over. It has, well, I mean, I am daft, Decky, but I am also, I do learn slowly, but I do. Like, I don't think I'll be shooting any objects anytime soon, or at least if I do have to shoot them, I'll make sure I'm stood on the opposite side of the room. I wonder if there's a way of like carrying water. No, that's not even a room, so that I should forget about that. That's not. Wait, there's a door there though. No, that's to the other floor. Okay. So I don't think that's actually a room. I mean, I don't know. Nemesis could turn up any second. Right, I'm gonna shoot the window. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Okay, it's bulletproof. curious to see if they'd explode. No tar. Okay, so you can definitely get down to that path, but maybe there's an item that I don't have with me. So let's explore the other things. I hope not. I really hope he doesn't, because it'll probably kill me. I'm going to end in a minute anyway, guys, because I've got work tomorrow, unfortunately. But what I do want to say is, yous have cheered me up, and it's been lovely having your company and chatting with yous. So thanks, everyone. Right, dodge. Are we going that way? So I want to check that, and then I want to just check this. Yeah, been a pleasure having you. See, this is the statue that had the book. Wonder what would happen if you gave the wheel to him instead. That's an idea. Not a great idea, but it might do something. Always a pleasure winning the player 2 gold. It's not over yet, Dech. I did say, oh, I said greater than 9, no, didn't I? So, you've got at least 2. You've got a bit of a buffer. Right, so this is the area that got exploded. Okay, so that answers that question. It's gonna blow! Don't let the sun go down on me. So we'll go this way, explore this. I'm pretty sure this is all boxed off as well. What did you shoot to make that happen? I don't know. Was it me? I don't know if it was me, you know. I think it might have just been story graphics. Although it's a fair assumption. Thanks, Blossom. To be fair, if you see a scene like that, that's all fucked up. It's fair for your first thought to be, what have you done, Q? That's a fair comment. But then the one time it's not me, no one believes it. Swear to God, I didn't shoot anything. Yeah, whatever, dickhead. We saw you with the red box earlier. Can't fool us. Guys, I promise. There was a cutscene and everything. Shut up. Just stop shooting things randomly, will ya? No, Tesla, you should have seen it earlier, mate. There was a red box on the wall, and you could clearly see from the look of it that it was polygons. It wasn't pre-rendered. So I was trying to interact with it, pressing the button. Not getting any kind of text message or anything. It literally had no text. So I wasn't sure whether it was interactable or not. So I just took a step back. And I just shot it. And it exploded in my face, and I instantly died. So that happened. And then Dechi started to think, why the hell did I believe on the bet? I know, I'm an idiot. But it looked like it was interactable and it wasn't giving me any kind of message. So I just needed to confirm. I didn't intend for it to happen, obviously. Right, now look, see this as well. This wasn't me. Hey. Look at these close-up fire graphics. It's in the first 10 quantum minutes of the stream. This was not me. I'm innocent. Alright, we haven't been here for a while. He shot the bottle. I was watching a bit of Silent today. He was doing Resident Evil 2. It's good to see him streaming again, to be fair. Train station guide. Where's the guidance? Don't worry about it. Oh, you're still here? Mikhail appears to be in pain and suffering. Is Mikhail Steve? What's happening, Navajas? Welcome in, bro. Is he watching this channel? Who? He's definitely... Okay, so this is Steve. Steve, you're going to be okay, mate. Now that we've realised it's you, we're going to rescue you. You're as good as saved. Is he watching this channel? That's what's giving him the reaction. He saw a glimpse of it and he's like, oh, I feel sick. I need to lie down. Okay, no, listen, don't worry. We've identified him as Steve. So he's as good as safe. Safe as houses, not a problem. I'll be back in a bit with some health supplies and you're going to be right as rain. So glad we identified that that's Steve. No, he's fine. Don't worry about him bleeding out. I've recognised it's Steve, so that's fine. No, yeah, Tesla, I literally closed the stream when I said I did, so I didn't see anything. All I saw was Nikolai or whatever at the controls of the tram. That was all I saw. I didn't see what happened from that. It's got polygon blood. Doesn't come out as quick. Some of the parts seem to be out of order. The power cable is... Okay, so the power cable, I've got that. The fuse is broken. The mixed oil is being used up. So I've got mixed oil and I've got power cable. So now I know what those parts are for. I don't have a fuse. I do have a crank that I haven't found the hole for. Or I have found it, but I can't remember where it is. But I've explored everywhere now. Stick a penny in it. This is gonna do my nut in. And this as well. How are you supposed to get there? Maybe the tram. It does actually sound legit. Whether you're being sarcastic or not, I'll accept that. I accept that. Okay, so. So we need to solve the mystery of the lift battery. We need to solve the mystery of accessing the substation. We need to solve the mystery of fuse. And we need to solve the mystery of the window to the path. But other than that, I think we're doing okay. Other than the fact that there's like 4 or 5 things there I don't have a clue with. We're fine. So let's go back. Let's find a box. Go back to our nearest box and look at what items we've got. Thanks, Tesla. I'm not used to comments like that. Like, did you hear Alice earlier? She literally did. Still only on this bit. And she wasn't even making a joke. She was asking a genuine question. Because I was back at the police station, and last time she saw me playing this a few days ago, I was at the police station, so she literally came out with, "Weren't you here before? Weren't you here the other day?" I was like, "Alice, you don't understand, you have to backtrack." But she literally did, still only on this bit. Not sure if you had those in the UK, but over here a long time ago, house fuses were in a socket about the same size as a penny. So lazy and cheap people could stick one in to bypass the fuse and burn down the house. Oh, it's sick. I think in UK plugs, they have to have a fuse to this day, Tom, because we use I think we use double the voltage that you guys use on your circuits, which is also partly why 50 hertz, why we initially had 50 hertz and you had 60. Because I don't know the exact thing, but we had to half it or something. I don't know the details, but our power circuits tend to be higher voltage than American ones, but we have fuses in all of our plugs for that reason. But I've never heard of putting a penny in instead. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think the fact that European tellies had 50 hertz, where the American ones had 60, was a side effect of the different. Voltage might be the wrong word. Might be wattage, ampage. I don't know. But basically, we use a higher powered circuit in our homes than you guys do, and that's why we have the 3 prongs. One's an earth, and you guys have the 2 prongs. What's happening, Mr. J? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Or is it? No, it's Tuesday now. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Which we're finishing in a minute, guys, but it's nice to see yous. I hope yous are good. Right, let's go back to box. How's Resi been treating you? Resi's been treating me quite good, but the computer crashed on me, or the emulator made the computer crash. I don't know. I didn't lose much progress, but it knocked me for 6 mentally because it made me think the computer problems were back, and then I got scared and I got sad, and then chat cheered me up, and the emulator, touch wood, has been fine. Yeah, because about a couple of months ago, well, a few months ago, the computer just started randomly dying all the time, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was, and then it just stopped dying again, and then we had a few months of uninterrupted fine times, and then today it went again once, and so now I'm terrified that we're back into the muddy territories of it dying randomly. Blossom, oh shit, I really appreciate the support, mate. It's nice to have you here. Yeah, so that's what made me anxious. It sort of threw me off me flow, because I was really anxious then that the future seas of the stream are gonna be very rocky. But hopefully it was just a random one-off. Because it really got to me when we were facing those problems all the time. Europe is 50 hits because of the metric system. Lies, Tom. False research. You need to do more. I think we were still on Imperial.
Deckeef gifted a tier 1 sub to Fated Blossom. They have given 47 gift subs in the channel.
Whoa. Thanks very much for the gift sub, Dech. Congratulations, Blossom. excuse me, I don't think the UK even was even using the metric system, although maybe, well, Europe probably was. Uh-oh.
Deckeith gifted a tier 1 sub to Tesla fan. They have given 48 gift subs in the channel.
Tesla fan? Deck, you're a legend. Thanks, mate. You are a Tesla fan, let's be honest. No, Tom, I'll look into that further then. But I remember definitely reading when I was looking into why 50 Hz exists and going down this wormhole of different power circuits and voltages and why we have the 3 prongs and you have 2 and the fuse and all of this. But I'll look into it again if you think you've found something that contradicts it. Right, I'm going to go back to the tram, put these in, and then I'm going to call it. So the bit badge, and I was like, that's not a player 2 badge. These people are not trapped. Not on my watch. Why can't I remember where I'm going ever? Okay. Excuse me. I'd like to get by now. I have to say it, Moomin, every time. I've gone the wrong way. Or am I? Every time I go past someone, I have to say it. It's burned into my brain. Yeah, don't Blossom, don't get it wrong. Decky's not doing it to be kind. He's doing it to be cruel. Yeah, as I say, Tom, I don't know if it was voltage. That's just me trying to express what I mean. I don't know. It might not be anything to do with voltage. It might be one of the other whatevers. I'll get back to you on that one. I've definitely know that I'm not completely making it up. So I'll figure out exactly what I am on about and come back at you. But when I do, Tom, if I am right, you've got to say to me, Q, I'm sorry for trying to make you look stupid. I only did it because I'm a small person. That's what you've got to say, Kay. And if I'm wrong, I'll say it back. Right, is what's his name still going to be here? Oh, Steve. Thank God. Thank God. Alright. Power cable. Okay. That's that. Oil. Just stop watching, will ya? So the only other thing is crankshaft. Oh, no, it's not that. Some of the parts seem to be out of order. The fuse is broken. Yeah, so the fuse still needs sorting. but I'm done for tonight. Make it back. Look at all of these green pre-rendered graphics. That's one of the ways that pre-rendered falls down, I think, is when it has to do realistic stuff. Like water. Not realistic stuff. Stuff like greenery or water and things like that. It does look good, but I feel like with a lot of pre-rendered backgrounds, it looks almost photorealistic until you get to things like trees, bushes, ponds, and then you can start to see. Like, look at this. Dreamcast version had the best res for pre-rendering next to the PC. Okay. Okay, let's just quickly check this room out. Oh no, I've already done this, okay. Maybe I should have put something else in his hand, but never mind, we'll come back to that next time, if I remember. Uh-oh. Oh, so we didn't die again. After we blew our face off. But yeah, I think I was what did you put in the statue hand? Nothing yet. I think I was trying to say something to Blossom and then I got interrupted and forgot. I was saying to Blossom, don't worry, Decky, he's not doing it out of kindness, he's doing it to trap people. Don't worry about that. Shopping. No, I don't think you interrupted, Dech. I just think I got sidetracked by Fusegate. Alright, saved. Phew, let me write this down. $10 hours, 30 minutes, and 59 seconds. It's a world record. 8 deaths. So we added 2 deaths today. Thought I'd missed something. I have a guess about the statue. Well, in the statue's hand was the Book of Wisdom, which I've taken out and used elsewhere. So I know what the Book of Wisdom's for. But I've also got a couple of ideas about putting something into that statue's hand, just in case something happens. But I don't know. We'll see next time. Alright, paying the bet out. Will there be greater than 9 deaths? No. Well done if you betted no. Well done if you believed. Tune in next time on The World of Pure AIDS. Yeah, so if you're here to watch Resident Evil 3 and not here for just tea and chat, then we will be continuing this epic playthrough on Wednesday. So I look forward to hopefully seeing you there. I was hoping you'd have solved that because I needed Crinkly Brain to get bingo. Always an ulterior motive, Tom, always. Whenever I think you might be on my team. Yeah, so we'll be carrying on Resident Evil 3 on Wednesday. Thanks everyone for chilling with me. You really did help cheer me up. I had a bad day. And so can't thank you enough for that. And it's always just a pleasure to chill with you and have your company. Hopefully see you on Wednesday, yeah? You look after yourselves till then. Have a good Tuesday and Wednesday day. And maybe I'll see you Wednesday night. Will you solve? Yeah, you too, Blossom. It was nice to have you. Hope yous all have a lovely time. I'm gonna finish there. Don't look at all of these graphics. Appreciate the support. Really does mean a lot. Thanks for the gifted subs, Deck. Thanks for the bits, Slinky, Jay, Retro. If anyone else gave bits that I forgot, I'm sorry. Yeah, good night, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Mouse pointer graphics, epic. The schedule's wrong. Ignore the schedule. We're going to do Resident Evil 3 on Wednesday. There is no arcade mode here on this weekend, sorry. See you Wednesday. Peace out. Take care.